Can you hear me?
Yeah!
Okay. Well, what a beautiful night to be protesting in California. And I want you to know that people all over the United States, our community and supporters of our community, are protesting tonight all over the United States. Why are we protesting? Because we want marriage. That's the front of the bus. The Democratic Party wants to give us civil unions. That's the back of the bus. The Republican Party wants us off the bus, and the radical religious right, including but not limited to the Mormon, Catholic, and Baptist churches, have just thrown us under the bus. The yes on 8 people are to Christianity what paint by numbers is to art. There is no such thing as same-sex marriage, because after marriage, sex is never the same. Yes, we have a sense of humor. We're going to need it. I called our attorney, Gloria Allred, 1 week prior to November 4th and asked her law firm to prepare a lawsuit because if we lost, Diane and I wanted to file with the California Supreme Court immediately. We felt that if Prop 8 was illegal, and for the first time in American history, a minority was going to be taken out of the Constitution, setting a very real dangerous precedent for every other minority. We felt that if we could not retain the right to marry, then heterosexual couples should not be able to marry either. That is what equality under the law means, and that is what the Supreme Court ruled when they ruled in our favor in June. I was convinced that we would have a hard time winning, not just because of the lies from Yes on 8, but because the No on 8 campaign was actually very weak. The No on 8 people were afraid to show gay and lesbian people. They were told it would lose the proposition. They made us invisible, and we lost anyways. So look at us, leadership of the No on 8 campaign. We will never be made invisible again. The No on 8 people didn't want us to use the word bigots. Well, the Yes on 8 people are bigots. 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 Until the end, the No on 8 people wouldn't even use the term discrimination. So Yes on 8 jumped on you in the ads and hid behind their Christian children and lied and lied and lied. Well, rule number 1 in political campaigns is never let the other side define you, but they did. And with regard to the African American vote, before saying this, I want to say that despite the fact that 70% of your community sided with the same bigots who supported slavery, who fought against interracial marriage, who have cut off aid to your family, saying that it's a moral issue that 70% of your children are born out of wedlock. These people are terrible, that sent your people who are addicted and I'm clean and sober to prison instead of rehabilitation centers. This is who you sided with. You got in bed with your own enemies, the very racist people who have fucked you again and again. It was not until 1991 that the majority of American people believed in interracial marriage. Had they been able to vote on your marriages, interracial marriages, you would have lost. You would not have been able to get married until 1991. Well, that is why we have a court system. That is why the United States Constitution says that the rights of a minority may not be denied by the majority. That is why Prop 8 is illegal. This is not about just marriage equality. This is about civil rights, because Dr. King said civil rights are for everyone. The great African-American gay leader who called for an organized... I need the lights. Bayard Rustin, the great American gay leader who called for and organized the 1993 March on Washington, turned over in his grave on November 4th. This is not a rich gay white issue. Black male same-sex couples in the United States are almost twice as likely to be living with a biological child as white same-sex couples. African American same-sex couples in the United States are just as likely to be living with an adopted or foster care child as a black married opposite-sex couples. Many of these African American couples want to get access to marriage so they can provide a more secure future for their children, and they deserve it. And Barack Obama, I voted for you. And you said your Christian religion would not allow you to support same-sex marriage. Well, I did not support for you to be my Christian president. I voted for you to be my president. You said you were going to be the president for all of the people. You even mentioned the word gay in your speech. Well, how can you be the president for all of us when LGBT people do not have one civil right on a federal level? The Democratic Party has used us for years and promised us our rights, but asked us to wait until the election is over. And then they have given us nothing, even when they were in total power. I supported Bill Clinton. I was a major supporter. And then he got in office, and what did he do? He signed the most two anti-gay pieces of legislation, Don't Ask, Don't Tell, and DOMA, saying marriage should be between one man and one woman. Well, obviously, Bill Clinton didn't read his own bill.